Okay, thank you, everybody. Appreciate your patience. We will kick off our 2024 NCAA Men's Volleyball National Championship semifinal post-match press conferences with UCLA. We have head coach John Speraw, student athletes Ethan Champlin, Merrick McHenry, and Zach Rama. And we'll start with an opening statement from Coach and then open it up for questions. Raise your hand and then we'll bring the mic to you when you're ready, Coach.
Incredible volleyball match. I think you saw so many significant swings. I think you saw a great volleyball team in UC Irvine. They played great volleyball. I'm really sorry that Akil got hurt. Obviously, he's playing great. I tell you, to their credit, they lose Akil and they just keep coming. Everybody else on that team stepped up and played great. Incredibly physical. Their skill at the service line gets them into sets and got them back in the match. We talked about that going into the fourth set. We were up 2-1 and we knew what's the team going to do in that moment. They're going to bomb. And that team has the capabilities to bomb very effectively, and they did that in that fourth set to push it 5. So I'm just really proud of our guys for going through that emotional up and down, which we haven't experienced yet this year, and to come back from being a little bit down in the fifth to tying it and then making some plays at the end. I mean, you couldn't have scripted it better. I think it's going to make us better as a team, and I'm just thrilled for the guys, particularly the seniors. Merrick was unbelievable tonight. Champ, I mean, team effort from everybody. Rama's here. He came off the bench in the fifth set and made some big-time plays. Big-time plays. So just really pleased with the incredible team effort.
Vivian Lopes here from Off the Block. Ethan, can you take us through that final play, out of system ball, you get the kill, and was there ever a doubt it was going to you?
No, I knew it was coming to me. I just was trying to pick what shot to go with, and I don't know, whatever one I did worked, so I'm just happy that it went down and could seal it out for the team.
Merrick, before the game, Sloan got hurt. And did that affect the team at all? Like, John, you talked about, them dealing with the injury, but you guys had that in warm-up. He was pretty shook up, and you might have started slow. Any kind of factor in there?
Yeah, I think seeing Sloan go down, Sloan is such a competitor, and he's such a team player, and he's been such an important part of our team this entire year. And he's such a culture guy, and he's really there for everyone who needs him. So to see Grant go down, I think that we kind of bonded with that, and I think we had a quick chat and we said, do it for Grant, and I think that showed. But yeah, I think ultimately we want to do it for him and we want to do it for each other.
John, when UC Irvine throws a unique lineup at you mid-match, what kind of unique stresses does that put on you as a staff to get your players prepared to deal with the changes?
Yeah, it is hard, even though when you know it's coming. Like on that one, we knew there was different options that Dave had. We knew that flexing at opposite was one of them. So you come out, and that already out of the gates is one. And then they stick with that because flexing's on fire. He's hitting 600 at one point. And then when they're down, you just know, okay, now he has the ability to go to Darcy, who's been really good lately. Darcy got that great service run going in the fourth, a big physical presence. They switch blocked. Got a stuff on Merrick for the first time all night with him. So I mean, they were doing some very good tactical maneuvering. That is always a unique chess match that's out there on the court. And so we knew what those options were. So we did prepare for that over the last couple of days about this could happen, this could happen. We looked at flexing at opposite this morning with the guys. And then certainly when they went back to flexing it outside and Darcy, we'd seen that too. So I think we were prepared, but it always forces you to make some adjustments in the middle of a match.
And one more, at the very end of the match, the last ball goes down to give you 14, and everybody's going crazy, and you're trying to grab Merrick. What got said in that conversation?
I had a very strong suspicion. To be quite honest, I looked at the replay of the previous match, and I honestly wanted to wring Merrick's neck. And so he made just the wrong move, and so I was like, I know where the ball's going, and Merrick, this time, buddy. That's what I said. I don't know if I said it quite like that, but I was like, Merrick.
I heard you.
Yeah. That's what was going on.
Feel free.
Zach, can you take us through your mindset going in cold for 2 hours, or able to hop on in and have a big performance in the 5th game, and what you were able to be so successful on the court in that final set?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to go out there and make those plays if I didn't feel like my teammates and my coaches had my 100% back with every touch that I make out there. So all the credit goes to them for having my back and having confidence in me to make those plays.
Can I interject on that? It's 100% true. I mean, we talked about today, there's been a lot of guys that have sacrificed a lot of time on the court because we have a deep team. Now, the reason they chose to come here was for that moment, okay? Because you can have some options of going to some other school where there's not as much depth of talent, and you might have a better opportunity to play more minutes. But you come to UCLA, and you're going to be in that moment, and you're going to have that opportunity. And Zach capitalized. I'm very proud of him. The team he's exactly right. He has our 100% total trust.
Taran Rodriguez, host of Set Point on IE Sports Radio. Coach, this is a question for you, and the players are welcome to chime in. You hit 404 on the night. How are you able to hit at such a high percentage and play so cerebral against a talented team like that?
Well, Merrick flying around certainly helps a lot. He was unstoppable for the entire night. He had one error out of bounds, and then he got stuffed one time. But other than that, he was flawless. I'll be honest, in that type of a volleyball match where there's so much tactical thought going in, and I look a little less at the numbers. Like I wasn't watching the stats as closely as sometimes I do. Listen, we got a great setter in Rowan, too. So as long as the players put it somewhere in the court, Rowan's going to put up a hittable ball, and our guys have a good opportunity to kill it.
Yeah, Rowan knows what this moment is like. He did it last year as a freshman and excelled. So, like Zach said, we have the utmost confidence in all of our teammates. So, shout out to him.
And with the LA Times, Merrick, John was just saying that you guys hadn't been through maybe some of these ups and downs this year. Obviously, your experience, but just how were you guys able to keep it together in a match that was very topsy-turvy and could have gone either way?
Yeah, I think what we talk about a lot, and when things get stressful, there was one point where Champ brought us in and just told us to keep looking at each other in the eyes. And I think once we are able to really connect with each other, and I think looking at each other in the eyes helps us understand that we aren't doing this alone, and no one's expecting you to go out there and win this match for yourself. There's 6 people on the court at one time, and as the match went on, I think we really just trusted each other. And I think no matter how the match went, I think we wanted to ultimately win together. And if we lost together, that would have been okay, just because I think we were so bought in to just the mission at hand, and we're so bought into just understanding how everyone is here and everyone's going through different things, and despite that, everyone's putting their best foot forward and best effort. So I think just in the pressure moments, we really just try to understand that we're not the only person on the court, and we have,